My name is Patrick Martin. I'm from St. Mark's Catholic Church in Huntersville, and my family is very active, with my mom being one of the cantors and my dad being one of the deacons. And so I'm from a big family. I'm the middle child of 7 kids. I have 3 older brothers and 3 younger sisters. My next older brother, Luke Martin, is also in seminary. He is 2 years older than I am, so he is from the Bravo class. Myself, I'm from the Delta class, which means that I was the 4th class to enter St. Joseph's. I've been here for all 4 years of college. This is my last year, and I've absolutely loved it. And of course, around the end of my first year, COVID happened, and so we all locked in as a seminary. And that was a very good time for the seminary to build those brotherhoods. That we were all together, we weren't going out, and so, well, it kind of forced us to be together. But there was a lot of fraternal bonding during that time at St. Anne's. And then once this building was completed during the summer, being able to come here my 2nd year and be here for the last 3 years and seeing the changes that's had to happen in the horarium or our daily schedule, with going from 4 different houses around parish to having a gigantic building to ourselves, of how it's shaped our life, and it has been phenomenal. Part of the formation here is really showing us the goodness of having a discipline. And probably one of the biggest parts is in that, in spiritual life, of that having that discipline time of this is the time everyone needs to be in chapel. You have this, so in the morning we have 6 to 6:30, just mental prayer, which is, it is up to you to decide how you want to use this quiet time in the chapel. And that has been phenomenal, because it really forces you to kind of get out of that normal bubble of you got to go and this is just you and God. And then we have those times in which we have the office with our brothers and we're working with that. But it's very much, our schedule very much allows us to have the just quiet time in prayer, in which we don't have anything of running around. And it's a very lovely way to start our day, that we have that peaceful, especially if you're running late to chapel and you just get there before time, that you have about 30 minutes to just rest in our Lord's presence and work on that. And then at night, in which we have grand silence from following Compline, so roughly starting about 8:15, and we'll go on till 8 a.m. That's a phenomenal time for us to be able to just return to the chapel at night, which is something I personally very much like, of having all the lights off and just having that peacefulness in the chapel. It's just truly extraordinary, which you don't often get, of just that peaceful time, that quietness in our Lord's presence. One of the things I'm very excited for now graduating here and heading off to major seminary is that being able to go off and study that theology. I've been here for 4 years working on philosophy, which is trying to teach us how to learn, how to understand. But it's very much, we understand that this is just to get us to the 2nd level. It is to train our minds in order that we can really accept and really break into that theology that we'll receive. And so very much of, now that I've done this for several years, being able to go after and go study this theology directly, as well as definitely looking forward to all the sacrament practice that we'll have at major seminary. That's really exciting. Just keep moving towards that end goal of closer union with our blessed Lord, and hopefully by means of his priesthood.